Through asking this question, the recruiters often assess many different things, such as your priorities and preferences. Think about which aspects of the company are appealing to you. Are you motivated by the brand name or the charity work that the company does? Your values. Do your values align with the company's? If not, you should not consider this company. Your genuine interest. Did you apply to this job because others said it is good, or you applied for this job only because they could sponsor work visa? Your researching skills. Understanding a company takes time and requires you to do research. Your answer can reveal whether you did enough effective research. Your answer should address the points covered earlier to convince the recruiter. There are certain things you can and cannot say when you answer this question. The list below shows some of the examples. Please note that you need to provide details to be able to convince the recruiter. So your answer should not be just a one-liner. Here are some steps you can take to prepare a good answer. First, research the company. When you research the company, you should first check the company's website. There you can understand what they do and how they do it. You should write them down. And then, on their website, read about their culture and values. Culture and values are usually what makes the company unique. You can usually find them under the About Us or Company section. On some companies' websites, they state why they are unique. You should also write them down. Usually their culture and values would be what make them unique. And then read about case studies if they have any on their website. Many companies will have a media or case studies section on their website. They publish their recent activities or deals they work on there. Read them and find something interesting. You can also use them in your answers. Also, if you can find it, it's good to read their annual accounts. It provides financial information about this company and their strategic direction. If they are doing well financially, you can also mention it. Check out their social media page. Many companies have LinkedIn, Facebook, and Twitter pages where they share company updates. Find something that you feel like interesting or impressive, and then note them down. If you use properly, company social media accounts can provide very good resources and materials to answer this question. These steps are already enough for you to gather sufficient information to start writing your answer. However, if you still cannot find enough information, you can simply just Google the company and see if you can find some information. If not, try speaking to someone in the company via LinkedIn or other connections. Step 2. After your research following step 1, you may end up with several points to discuss. However, in your answer, ideally you should cover 2 to 3 points. So in step 2, you should select points that are relevant to you and the job. For example, if you are interested in technology, you can choose the company's technology-related accomplishments. If you care about the environment, you can choose the information about what the company is doing to combat climate change. It is important to talk about the advantages of doing the role that you applied for in this company. For example, if you applied for a digital marketing role, you could say, I applied for this company because you are the leader in the digital marketing industry, and your recent product is revolutionizing the traditional digital marketing. I'm really impressed by this, and I want to be a part of such an innovation. Step 3. Organize your answers and provide details. If you have had any interactions with the company and learned something through that interaction that impressed you, you should mention it first. For example, I spoke to your employees during a networking event and they came across as very professional and friendly, and they spoke highly about the company. This motivated me to learn more about the company. If you do not have such experience, you can prioritize products, services, and client-related reasons. Try to relate your statements to a personal experience and macroeconomic issues. For example, I applied for your company because you work with a lot of leading financial services companies. I also have a great interest in the financial services industry, so joining your company will provide me with opportunities of learning about the financial services industry and specialize in this area. You can then mention other reasons that you would like to discuss, and if you can provide some hard facts and figures, you should also use them in your answer, such as your revenue grew by 80% last year in such a difficult time. This shows your resilience, and I always want to work for resilient organizations. Now you will see a few good examples. In the end, you can write your own answer based on the examples provided.